Hello, my name is Josie by Sue Bilich. Hello, my name is Josie and I am a dog. And this is my story. I was 2 years old when my life changed. The family that I lived with decided they didn't want me anymore, so they took me to the Humane Society where I was put into a crate. That was the saddest day of my life, feeling that I wasn't loved. The father in my previous family had a very loud, harsh voice, which made me nervous and cower. Oh, I was scared all the time. Maybe I was too playful. After all, I was just a puppy. My teeth and claws were still baby teeth and claws. For goodness sakes, I was only 2. Well, I guess that's not exactly a puppy. I have to confess that I ran away a couple of times when they walked me and took my leash off. I was scared to be around him. Yes, I remember the day my new mother came into the dog pound. Her name is Sue. She was petite and had a smile on her face. I saw her walk up to one of the helpers, and I overheard her ask if they had any labs. Labrador retrievers. I thought to myself, even if I put on my best personality, she probably wouldn't choose me because I wasn't the breed she was looking for. Why even try? But then, why not? What have I got to lose? So I laid down with my little ears perked up, wagging my tail, and waited, hoping she would look my way, seeing how adorable I am. I thought maybe she'd change her mind. And you know what? She did. She came up to my crate, and I crossed my front paws, which always made me look like I was praying. I wagged my tail really fast and put a friendly twinkle in my eyes. And it worked. Yes, yes, yes. I was going to my new forever home. I wanted to do backflips in my crate, but it was too small. The next thing I knew, the crate was opened, a leash was put around my neck, and I was free at last. She drove me to her home in a really nice car. Then I met her husband, Sam. The house was warm and clean, and she gave me the kind of treats I loved. Of course, I love all treats. What dog doesn't? She actually kissed me, and I kissed her back. And then she said, "Josie, this is your new forever home." She told me about Dawn, her previous pet that died, and how much the family missed the company of a loving dog. They wanted a smaller dog that was easier to take for walks and play with, and didn't weigh 90 pounds and could sit on Sue's lap so her legs wouldn't fall asleep. The next day they put a leash on my collar and we walked to the little park behind our house. Sue decided to see if I knew any tricks and took the leash off me. She said, "Sit." So I sat. Then she said, "Come," and I came to her. She gave me a treat every time I did what she asked. Everything was going great until I saw a squirrel, and I ran like the wind. Sue and Sam started running after me, so I thought we were playing my favorite game, Chase the Squirrel. They yelled something that sounded like, "Josie, stop! Stay!" But I couldn't stop. Chasing was so much more fun than staying. First, a little boy on a bicycle tried to stop me. Then a man tried to stop me, but they couldn't. I was like the little gingerbread man who ran as fast as he could. I ran for 2 blocks chasing the squirrel. I hadn't had this much fun in a long time. Then the squirrel found a tree to climb. That's when I stopped. A man walked by and decided to hold on to my leash until Sam and Sue caught up with me. They were breathing pretty hard. Boy, was I embarrassed. I thought, I'm in trouble now. They'll probably send me back to the pound. But they didn't. They welcomed me into their lives and their home. I do have some separation anxiety, though. The first time they left me home alone, I got worried that they wouldn't come back. And that's when I found the clothes basket sitting on the floor, and I chewed up some underwear. First they fussed at me. Then they laughed. I've lived with Sue and Sam for 7 years now, but I still get anxious when they leave me alone. Once I chewed up a black plastic roach pad. When they came home, I could see that Sue was really worried when she saw what I had done. She called her veterinarian, and he said, "Poison? Roach poison? Yikes!" They told her to call the poison center. She did, and they said that the worst that would happen would be that I'd throw up or have diarrhea. Ugh. I'd better go outside for that reaction. What's wrong with me? I need to stop doing those things. I started watching TV dog therapy. How to be a good dog. And I've learned a lot. The next time they leave the house, I'll practice mindful breathing. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And think of dog treats and running. There. I feel better already. Yesterday was the day of the dog, and the truth be told, every day should be the day of the dog. As pets, all we have to do is think of that song from the 1970s. Let the sunshine in to our hearts and souls, and love will follow. If you give love, you'll get love. Well, I gotta go for now. It's getting to be late in the evening. I sleep in Sue's bed, and it's time to get some shut-eye. First, we watch the 8 o'clock evening news with Rachel Maddow, and then Lawrence O'Donnell at 9. He always gives his guests the last word. This is my last word. I'm Josie, and I'm signing off for now. Peace and love.